now that we're at Colonel Bogey, measure 2, staccato. So separate all of those notes. One more time, it should sound like. Play with me this time. Here we go. 1, 2. Use your ears, listen. Ready, and. Let's put it in context. Measures 1 through measures 4. Ready? 1, 2. And stop. Think critically. Did you get that day crescendo on measure 4? I didn't. Let's try again. Here we go. 3, 4. Sleep. If you need to, pause this, go back, practice it one more time, or 2, however much you need. But we're going to keep going. Those measures 1 through 4. Now let's do measure 14 through measure 20. 14 through 20. And measure 14, what do we start on? What beat number? If you said the and of 1, you are correct. Here we go. 14. 1, 2, 1. How was it? If you said good, fantastic. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's play this down. Measure 1. Here we go. 1, 2. We ended in measure 36. For the most part, you guys are doing very well with this piece, with this melody. Let's go back. We'll do it a last time, just faster. Then we'll go on to Infernal Gallop. Here we go. Bogey, last time. Measure 1. Fast. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Till the very end. Nice job. We are going to keep driving up the tempo on both of these pieces. So that was Colonel Bogey. Please get out Infernal Gallop. (19 through 44) Infernal Gallop. just really solidifying your part here. The first 4, it's basically just a chromatic scale, right? B, C, C sharp, D. Here we go. 19. We'll take a break before we go on at 29. 19. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. Stop. How was your part at 24? Did we successfully go E flat, C, E natural, C sharp, F? If not, let's try it right now. Measure 24, 25, and the start of 26. Here we go. 1, 2. If you need it one more time, go back and do it. Next up, 29 through 44. In this section, I want you to really make sure that we are bringing out the accents. So we can play 4 quarter notes, nice and normal. Or we could play 2 normal quarter notes, accent the 3rd, and play the 4th normal. Here's the difference. Ready? More air, faster air, a louder sound for an accent. Let's try 29. 29 through 44. First time through, listen, and finger along. Second time through, play with me. Here we go. 29. 1, 2. You can hear the accents, right? Let's go ahead and give it a go. 29. 1, 2. Measure 43 kind of tricked me a little bit. I thought that it was going to be like measure 35, but it wasn't. Let's try that one part faster. Here we go. 29 through 44, even faster. 1, 2. Eventually, as I said, tempo, faster and faster. Ready to keep going? This time we're going to start at the second ending and work our way to the end. So, measure 45. Play with me now. 1, 2. I misplayed one of the E's as an F in the ending. They are all F's. Can we do that one more time? Let me hear those accents pop. Pop. 49 is a great place for this, right? We've got two quarter notes. One is accented, the other is not. Unaccented quarter note. Accented quarter note. So those two right there should be volume level up, intensity level up. You can do it. Here we go. Second ending, measure 1. Just kidding, that's 45. Here we go. 1, 2. Let's move on. Smash Mouth. In Smash Mouth today, we're going to start in measure 17. We're going to work our way through 29. We'll look at 33 through 40, and then measure 44 through 48. So 3 small segments. Okay. The other thing to note here is that I am not looking at your part. I don't have a sheet that says clarinet in front of me. I've got my score. So there may be times where I have to stop playing to be able to make a page turn. If this happens, I'd like you to just keep playing, okay? Here we go. Measure 17. Coming in on beat 2. First time through, we'll do 17 through 22. No glissandos, so those little squiggly lines. None of that yet. We'll add it in just a little bit. 17. Ready? 1, 2. Sorry. 3, 4, 1. Oh, I'm gonna stop. I went too far. Measure 18. 18. What beat do you play your B flat on? It is the downbeat of beat 4. So we are holding that G for measure 17. 2 beats in measure 17, another 3 in 18, and then we've got 4 E and, which is B flat A G. Try it with me, slow. Your turn. Make sure we're getting good volume so we can hear this part. Let's do it a little bit faster. Your turn. One more time. Let's add it back in. Measure 17. Here we go. 3, 4, 1. Another time. This time, try to add in the gliss. Okay? So we're starting on low D. We want to get to G. We have an F sharp in our key signature. So what we want to do is, as quick as possible, D, slide our fingers up to G. It should sound like this. So try D, E, F sharp, G, just quarter notes. Can we try them in eighth notes now? Now make it really fast. We want the D to be heard. We want the G to be heard. The rest should just be a tiny jumble. If you've got that, then we're going to go back to 17. Make sure that we can do it in time and that we can get the B flat on beat 4 of 18. Here we go. 17. 3, 4, 1. Did you get it? Did you get it? Try again. Try again. The more that you do this, the more we'll get it. We're going to move on this time. Our stopping point is going to be at the end of 23, right before that kind of scary looking measure. Here we go. 17. 3, 4, 1. We ended right on 24. Speaking of 24, it looks a little scary, but you'll definitely be able to get it. Let's do our lower notes. So, one at a time in 24. Play me an E. Play me a G. Now an A. And another G. And a B flat. And an A. And a G. How is that? If we go really slow, we're going to rest on beat 1, and this is what the rest of the measure sounds like. Listen this one time. Can we try it together? Going at tempo. 3, 4, 1, and. Third time's a charm. Ready? 1. Moving on. 25. B, D, C, D, E, A, G. Play it with me, very slow, just 25. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's try those two measures together. This method is called chunking, basically. Figure out one measure at a time, you add it to a measure that you already know, then you practice the two of them. Or 4, or 8. Here we go. 24. 3, 4, 1. Good. Practice these. Keep practicing these. Next up, let's turn to measure 40. Let's not turn to measure 40. Nope, let's turn to measure 33. This is the melody part. It's pretty fun. Camilla will be backing you, so you won't be alone on this part. Let's go really slow. Actually, for the first time through, I want you just to listen. I will play from 33 to measure 40. I want you to try and do your best just to finger along. Don't play this time, but just do the fingers. Here we go. 33. 3, 4. There's a lot of syncopation in this, but that's okay. We're going to take it one measure at a time. This is measure 33. I will play, you will finger, then you will play. Here we go. 33. 3 and 4 and that's it. Da, 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 da. Ready? 2, 3, 4. And that's it. It's our first measure. When we get to the end of measure 33, we hold that C sharp. And then when we play our next note, which is D, it's on the and of 1. Listen. This is 33. Oh, you hear how that was on the upbeat? The and. You try. Ready? 3, 4. And stop. Here we go. Last time. Not last time. Let's look at the rest of 34. We'll start right on the downbeat, so don't hold anything, just C sharp, D. There we go. So it should sound like. Three Ds, C, B flat, G, G. Your turn. What I would like you to do for homework, Olivia, is to write out some of the counts for this section. Measure 33 through measure 40. Remember, just like in measure 33, if the last eighth note, the and of 4, is connected to another eighth note on beat 1, don't write anything there. Leave the downbeat or beat 1 of 34 free, and then write the and above the D, your second note, in measure 34. Otherwise, if you write the downbeat, you're going to tongue it and change the rhythm. Alright? It's a process. If we start by writing out the counts, then next week we can do clapping and counting. Then we can add all of the rhythms in just on one note. And then we can start adding our rhythms in. So, your homework will be for measure 33 through 40, I would like you to write in the counting, learn it via clap and count, and then number 3, play it all on one single note. Once you've done the 3 of those, then you can start looking at adding in the different fingers. But cement your rhythm first, then we can get to the notes. All right? Okay, well, happy practicing. I hope you stay safe. If you have any direct questions, I put my email up on the website, so feel free to reach out and shoot me an email. Hope you're doing well, and hopefully we get to see each other and play soon. Bye.